Hello, Mrs. Ontiveros. This is my second homework alternatives. The first question was, what was the most interesting thing found in the documentaries? For me, the most interesting thing was to learn about the damage that pesticides and fertilizers have on the soil and on human health. I didn't know, and I found it interesting that the textile industry is the second largest branch of environmental pollution after oil. I didn't know about the working conditions in Bangladesh. People work long hours for a salary of $2 a day and neglect their children. There are no collective rights in Bangladesh. Capitalism is the reason why the fashion industry looks the way it does today. The most important thing is profits among competitors. On the other hand, we can see in minimalism how people are addicted to things. Big companies control the population, and the solution is to be minimalist. This term is what makes us overcome things so we can leave space for the most important things. We have to just make room for things that bring us joy or have a purpose in our life. The second question was, what's the relation with the topics we have seen until now? The relationship of the documentaries with what we have seen in class so far is about capitalism and how big companies spend billions of dollars in advertising to capture our attention and to buy fast fashion without caring again about the poor conditions of the workers who produce the clothes and only focus society on consuming products that they don't need at all. People only work to get money and get more things to fill their material life without really caring where those things come from or if it's really necessary to be full of gadgets instead of leaving space for the more important things in life. Another part we have seen is related to the Kyoto Protocol and how companies pollute the water bodies of fast fashion producing countries and damaging the environment and the land where the food of the population is grown. The third question was, how is it related to the other homework with the financial system and the Big Short movie? Well, the financial system documentary is related to people's obsession with obtaining material things such as houses. Corporations are only continue to grow. The main obligation is with the shareholders. They manipulate our interests. Google, Facebook, Amazon, etc., they bombard us by advertising. People do not realize how much they go into debt buying houses or fashion items to communicate a high financial status. The financial system works with credit. Credit is money borrowed from banks that will have to be paid, and people do not wait to buy what they want and use these cards to indulge in things they do not need and get into debt for a long period of time. The American dream is constant stress, and we earn tear from buying things we don't need. You can contribute to society by learning to release. Minimalism is the solution to the obsession to buy. If people were minimalism, the economy would sink because it works thanks to the exponential consumerism of the employees. Well, the fourth question was, what do you take from the documentaries? I take from the documentaries the fact of not consuming fast fashion at all because of the poor conditions of the workers, the exploitation of natural resources, the pollution of the environment, the damage to health, and not to promote consumerism. I think the minimalism documentary opened my eyes, and I took from this documentary not to give so much importance to objects. I need to stop being materialistic and try to focus on the most important aspects of life instead of working countless hours for money that will end up in material things without any meaning. People hold on to things because they collect memories. This must change. The last question was, what would you change from now on? After watching the minimalism documentary made by these guys, I decided to change my life. Little by little, I will start throwing away things that I don't need and that have no purpose in my life, to make room for things that really mean something to me. I believe I will prioritize what I like and experiences more than getting expensive brand name items. I will also start wearing less brand name clothing so that I don't need to give clothing more importance than it already has in today's world. All the things we need, we already have. That's clear. We need to refocus and stop buying ourselves. More growth, simple living, letting go of some things in the middle. That's it. Simple life. Thank you.